In this video, I'm going to be showing you the 4 hacks that will take your calisthenics game to the next level. Starting off with the first one is doing negative reps. What that is you're going to be working on the eccentrics, so the lowering part. For example, negative pull-ups, negative dips, negative push-ups. But we're going to do this specifically in the later rounds of our workout. So for example, I give you 3 sets of 10 push-ups. The first set you manage to do 10 push-ups, no problem. The second set you manage to do 10 push-ups again, no problem. But in the third set, you only manage to do 8 reps in a row. Now, most people would just call this a day, finish off with 8 reps, but this is where you're leaving room for strength gains on the table. So to build up volume, we're gonna do negative reps to make up for the 10 reps, because once we get fatigued, you're not gonna be able to do the remaining reps, right? Most of us will just leave it, but we're gonna do negative reps for the remaining 3 reps to complete the 10, for example. So do negative push-ups. So start on top of the push-up position, lowering down at a count of 3 seconds on each rep, and then you're gonna keep repeating until you complete the 10 reps. So same applies for your dips and pull-ups. We do this to build volume, and volume will equate in strength gains and endurance. And essentially, the more we do, the stronger we'll get. Just like when we first ride on a bicycle, the more we practice it, or even when we're swimming, the more we practice it, the better we'll get. The same thing applies. Do not leave any reps behind, because when they do add up, it's gonna equate to greater strength gains. Moving on to the second hack is to do EMOMs, which is an acronym for every minute on the minute. This is a fantastic way to increase your max reps. So if you're trying to improve your pull-ups, push-ups and dips, incorporating EMOM is going to be amazing. Essentially, you are going to be picking a working set of around 50 to 70% of your max capacity. For example, your max reps of push-ups is 10. You're going to be doing 5 to 7 reps EMOM of push-ups every minute on a minute for 5 to 8 minutes. As an example, I'm going to put a stopwatch timer on my phone. I'm then going to click start, boom, and then I'll do 5 reps of push-ups. And let's say that took about 5 seconds. Well, with the remaining 55 seconds, I will rest. And then when it hits the first minute, I will then go back in, do another 5 push-ups, and then I'll rest. And I'll keep repeating this until I've hit 5 to 8 minutes. And what's great about this is it's very time efficient. So imagine if you're trying to get a full body workout, you could do 5 reps EMOM of push-ups, you could do 5 reps EMOM of pull-ups, you could do 5 reps EMOMs of dips for 5 to 8 minutes. And you see how you're able to have a complete, almost full body workout. Or you can even do 5 reps EMOM of squats, complete full body workout within under 30 minutes. And this is great because you're going to be very strict on your rest time, and you're going to pick a number of rep range that is between 50 to 70% of your max reps. So that way you don't actually break your form. That's why we go lower on the rep ranges. So start off with 50%, and as you get stronger, you can increase the rep ranges. So perhaps once you've done a few months of this, you can go on to doing 6 reps of push-ups, EMOM, for 5 to 8 minutes. And literally, I give this to all of my clients. Whenever they come on board, jump onto any program, from the 2nd week onwards, I slap them EMOM just to help them to improve their muscular strength, muscular endurance, and this will help them in the long run for when they are trying to perfect the muscle up, the handstand, because they'll have good strength and conditioning in their upper body muscles developed by doing EMOMs. The third hack is to do upper lower split. What do I mean by this? Rather than doing the standard push pull legs, you're going to be doing upper lower. Why? Because more volume. That's pretty much it. Most of us, we do calisthenics because obviously we want to get stronger upper body muscles. We want to be able to do cool skills. And that's why I've lowered the volume for legs. That's why we're going to focus on 2 upper sessions. And this is the way that I like to do it the most, upper, lower. And essentially, you're going to be combining both push and pull in your upper sessions. So that means you're going to be doing at least twice more volume than you would in a push-pull leg split. Because think about it, if you want to hit the push-pull leg split, those muscle groups twice in a week, you're going to have to do it push-pull legs, that's 6 days, gone, right? If you're training, if you're going to want to repeat everything twice. Whereas if you do upper, lower, you're making sure that in those 3 sessions a week, you're hitting the upper body muscle groups twice, okay? Within the 3 days, that's less the amount, within half the time. So To take this to the next level, you could do upper, upper, lower, and then repeat upper, upper, lower. Now you're gonna do even more. So we're gonna be doing 4 upper sessions. Think about it. There's a difference between those who practice a lot of volume and those who just do minimal volumes, and you see which ones are stronger. Those who practice more. The more you put into it, the more you get out, the more volume, the more strength gains, endurance gains, and physical changing aspect gains. You're gonna see completely transformation in the way that you feel, the way that you look, and the way that you're able to perform. And I always refer this back to the muscle up. Think about it, the muscle up combines both a pull-in and a push-in motion. So you're doing your pull-up and a dip. So it makes sense for us to do upper in one session, especially if we superset them as well. So you superset a push and a pull in a single exercise session, in a single exercise workout, then that's gonna help you to mimic the movement path of the muscle up. So that's how I always program my training, combine both push and pull. This is what's worked best for me, and this is what I always recommend to my clients, and that's how they're able to achieve the muscle up, the handstand within the space of under 3 months. So that's the secret. Moving on to the 4th hack is to do reps and sets. So your foundations training at the end of every single workout. What do I mean by this is that most of us, when you want to learn core skills such as the muscle up, the handstand, the front lever, the back lever, the planche, of course, focus on the skills first, the statics element. So do that first within your first 30 to 45 minutes. But then at the end, always do reps and sets. So work on the basics. The exercises include your pull-ups, your dips, and your push-ups. When you do reps and sets after your workout, it's gonna help to develop your foundations that will support you. It's gonna be a strong base. And when you have a strong base, you can pretty much tackle anything. You'll be able to effortlessly learn the front lever much more easier in probably half the time because you've got stronger back, core, and overall pulling muscles developed from doing your reps and sets. So whenever I program for my students, they will do their mainly skills stuff first because it will take a lot away from them. So we want them to be fresh, so we do that first. And then after, they'll do either a tri-set or a superset of pull-ups, dips, and push-ups for 3 sets minimum. So you can combine them 3. For example, for me, after I do my planche and front lever workouts, I'll do 5 muscle-ups, straight into 5 straight bar dips, straight into 5 pull-ups, and I'll repeat that for 3 sets. And that is a great way to build the foundations to keep my body nice and strong, my muscles nice and engaged, and it gives me a big pump as well. An example for beginners could be 5 banded pull-ups, 5 banded dips, 5 normal push-ups. You know, play around with it, have an experiment, but the rule is that you do reps and sets at the end of every single workout for 3 sets minimum, and you can pick any rep ranges you want as long as you're doing something. So that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this. If you do enjoy it, please give us a thumbs up and comment down below what you enjoyed about this video. If you find any value from it, any feedback would be highly appreciated. And guys, I have launched my private coaching course on Skool platform. It's an app where you can download and have your workouts, accountability with a group of like-minded enthusiasts who are really passionate about calisthenics. So I'll leave the link of that for you to go sign up in the link in the bio down below. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next video.